Hello, good morning guys. My name is Captain Andiva, and today I'm going to vlog traveling from Nairobi to Machakos. I have a friend who lost a sister, and the burial is today. So right now it's 5 a.m. I'm going to leave, go to town, then proceed to Machakos. So let's prepare, and then we shall be on our way.
Guys, there's something I've been meaning to share hapo nyuma. Now, before you go into the bathroom, make sure umepanga nguo zako, kila kitu, you've chosen what you're wearing. That will save you on time, so that when you get out of the bathroom, you do not have to start choosing, going through clothes and all that. Alright?
Now I got these two pieces, so I don't know which one to choose, but with this attire, this one will do, right? Well guys, it was so early, so I made some hot chocolate with some mandazis. Let's dig in. Okay guys, before we do that, I have a very personal message, and this is inspired by a conversation I had with a friend yesterday, and they were telling me how it's not working for them. I just want to encourage you. I just want to tell you one thing. Just because it's not on your resume, just because it's not on your CV, just because you don't have it amongst your education papers, doesn't mean you can't do it. There is the one who fights your battles. Grind, hustle, and pray.
Kupiga usafi, it was time to leave, and wadau mimi teremka stairs less than a minute nje. It was pretty still dark. Well, I took a mat to Cabanas, which I figured to be the easiest route to Machakos. Mat to Cabanas, and then when I get to Cabanas, I'll alight and get another one that will get me to Machakos, because there is no direct cars to Machakos. Alright, let's go. Wangu, so nimefika Cabanas. I want to go get a matatu that will now take me to my next destination, which is Machakos. Wadau, it was time. Nilipata nganya moja safi, bei pia ilikuwa affordable, nimbeba na only 200 shillings from Cabanas to Machakos town. Nikakaa front seat ndio nipata hizi views tamu kama ya Mlolongo, Syokimau as we go. Enjoy the trip. The driver was pretty fast. Alikuwa na drive fiti, overtaking on point. Nilifika Macha mapema, though kulikuwa kumeanza kukucha, but anyway, I was there safe and sound. Oh my guys, nilifika Macha. Kena huko nyuma na kimlima cha Machakos. Unajua kwa Machakos when you see the mountains. If you don't see the mountains, you're not in Machakos. So niko bus station. Now let's proceed to the funeral. After reaching Machakos town, I took a bike for only 50 shillings to Uduluni. Yeah, the meeting point where I and other people are meeting, so that we can proceed together to the morgue. Ini mara ya pili nimekuja Machakos. Na kwanza kuja huku usiku. Mara ya pili nimekuja huku. I met the guys, we arrived safe, and we all embarked on a journey to the mob. On reaching there was so many people, so many. Very many people. Take it to the Now, after a short pre-service at the chapel, here at the morgue, it was time to view the body. And later on, transportation for burial in Wote in Makueni County. With body loaded into the van, it was time to hit the road. After being on the road for about an hour or so, we came to a stop. And then trying to inquire why we had stopped, I realized we had lost 2 buses, which were amongst our convoy, and we were stopping to wait for them, which happens most of the times when you're traveling over a long distance with many cars. Hey guys, I'm in the heart of Machakos, not Machakos, Ukambani. This is Wote. You can see behind me those hills. Yeah, this is Wote. It's very far, very far. I didn't record the whole trip because I slept at some point. So there are points I missed, like there is a dry river somewhere, 2 actually I missed them. I just got to see them when I was actually passing them, alright? But if you can see from behind me, Machakos town is in between mountains, iko katikati ya milima. Sawa? And then tumeiacha huko juu. Alright? Like give or take 2 hours drive. So I don't know how many kilometers those are. So Machakos is 2 hours away from here, because we left Machakos around 10 and it's 12. Alright? So this is Wote. Kivu mbuni ama sijui maibuni. Yes, where people don't know zero, they say in zero. Anyway guys, let's continue. Tunaenda kwa hiyo matanga, hata tujafika kwa boma bado. Msafara ndio ile pale nyuma. I don't know what's happening. Some elders are just talking there. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, let's continue. I was saying, hatujafika burial. Hata sijui hiyo mtu itazikwa saa ngapi. And then there is this thing that I've come to learn, or I was enlightened about Kambas. They go collect the body from the morgue the day of the burial. Other communities, like I personally, from where I come from, Waluya, sisi uchukua mwili maybe Thursday or Wednesday, alafu inazikwa Saturday. Hao wanazika Saturday, wanaendea mwili Saturday. So subscribe. Let's continue, alright? Let me go back and then this tree, I've seen lots of these trees along the way. Those are the leaves, if you can see. Those are the leaves, and then it has this seed-like stuff. I don't know if you can see. The ones which are brown, those are not dried leaves. They are seed-like stuff, those ones. I don't know what these trees are called or what they are for, but I've seen a lot of them. They are like the most trees around here, followed by mango trees. Okay, maybe mango trees could be leading. What trees are these? because these are the kind of seeds the tree has. I don't know what kind of tree they is. So anyone who's got an idea, because there's plenty of those in here. They're waiting for the buses. We've lost these guys huku nyuma, so we are here waiting, and then tukifika compound ndio burial iendelee. Kenye menishtua ni wanaendea mwili mog siku ya mazishi. Anyway, this is the convoy. So this one is the one that has the body. This one has foodstuffs and some people. There's another one here. Then there's those two mats. Watu wa basi ni kama wamepotea. Chatu wangoja. Kadogo ndiko hapo kamefika.
After a while of waiting, a word came in that we had to proceed, and then that they'd find their way there. On arrival, wadau ikafika ile part, the most interesting part, the only happy part about matanga ni kurarua, si ndio? Chakula baadaye mshajua chakula matanga ni tamu. Well, I went to serve kapiga kamchele kiasi hapo, tuviazi tuwili. I wasn't feeling like eating a lot. Kenda kujisunda hapo nyuma ya gari, Mori akakuja kidogo kidogo. Wewe buda una record nani akikula bana? Kawa na goma ure date ya mood. Leke. Well, after we arrived we had lunch. After lunch they started the service, the burial service. And afterwards it was now I love birds. Do you have this fascination about birds? Are you fascinated by how birds build their houses? They're just tiny flying animals, and I wonder how they... Anyway, God is good, God is huge, God is full of wonders. As service goes, I was listening but not understanding, since they were speaking in Kamba. So I decided to focus on the birds. After all the speeches are done, it's time for everyone to march towards your eternal resting place. The place where you're going to be placed for eternity until the second coming of Christ. Somewhere that you're going to be alone and people are only going to carry you in their hearts just for a matter of time. And once the pain of losing you is over and people go back to their normal lives, it's you and your God. And this is that moment where the body is laid to rest and everyone else just breaks down in tears. What caught me and what made me feel it, what made me so sad, was to see this kid of the deceased at the graveyard, the graveside. Crying, shedding tears, confused. Couldn't bring myself to imagine what was going through that kid's head. Seeing the kid cry, shed tears, eyes red, in fear of not having somebody to call a mother, not having somebody there by your side. It was painful. Now,
After the last prayer was said, it was time to put the body to rest. And before they could cover the grave, this mzee enters into the grave and is handed 3 sticks. He puts one by the head of the deceased, one across the belly, and the other one across the legs, on top of the coffin, that is. And then he's handed this piece of iron sheet, which uses to cover the coffin completely before the soils are put back in place. And one thing I realized, there is this part they say ash to ash, dust to dust. They didn't do that, because normally in other tribes you'd see when they say ash to ash, they throw some ash, dust to dust, they throw some dust. That's basically done by either the elder of the family or the priest who's leading the burial. And once he was done with applying whatever he was doing in the grave, he comes out. It was time to cover. So guys, I didn't stay up to the finished part where they put flowers on top of the grave, because since the area is semi-arid, it was pretty dusty, right? So I had to go away, and I didn't stay up to the last part of where they put flowers. So guys, the remaining bit is a trip back to Nairobi, of which I won't be saying much. I'll just be showing you what happens. Alright, make sure you subscribe. My name is Captain Andika. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Going back to Nairobi was fun, very fun. Seeing the sunset, the mountains, the road, the hills. Well, it was quite eye-catching, yeah. And I realized people around here do sell mazeras. Mazeras are these stones that are used to make pathways, walkways there at home. I've seen sinks made out of mazeras. I've seen bathtubs, toilets. Yeah, they're used to mostly for decorations, that is, or interior furnishing.
Soma kwa bidii upate pesa.
Mtajua aje nimekuwa macha nisipopanda hizi basi zao. So guys, coming back to Nairobi from Machakos town, I boarded a bus at Machakos bus terminus in Machakos, and it costed me only 200 shillings to get to Nairobi. Anyway guys, that was my trip to Machakos. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.